Look at that. The beautiful morning of Los Angeles. Yes, folks, this is now Saturday morning, and I spent all night and pretty much the early morning wandering around LA. I found a few things, but nothing bad. I didn't really get to go to day one at the con, but I went to day two, which is the 4th of July, and I got there a little late, and I found out I didn't have really enough money, but I ended up getting some more money, as it were, so I was able to pay for that, and right now I'm like running really fucking low, Yeah, it has other resources, but still, it's talking about all of my forms of currency and stuff. It's getting really low. I went around the cons trying to find where everything's at, because it's like labeled too many different ways within the guide, and the actual place is like laid out a little bit different. The map is correct, except which room is for what, what is it called and all that. So some of the stuff is spot on with it. There's like last minute changes or whatever before printing. The swag bag this year, I'll have to say, it got pretty dismal, actually. I'm not trying to be mean about it, it's just gotten, well, let's just say that it's not all there, as it were. Not enough, items, but this year they put a granola bar in there. I don't know why, but oh well. And I got was a couple of bottles of water for free they gave me while I was waiting in the hot sun in the damn lines. Oh man, it was pretty bad. And I wanted to do was film on that, but on that day you really didn't see anything, and it's actually quite boring. It's actually kind of cool that I got to see a few people of characters, as it were, but not the people that I want to see. People that I personally know was people that I usually see in Anime Expo, like almost every year. It's like highlight of the convention, seeing these particular people. But I got to see was people that dressed up as Daft Punk. Their team. There was 3 people dressed up as 3 different Avas. From Ava 00, 01, and 02. The yellow, bluish purple one has green on it, that's 01, and the red one. Oh, that was fucking second. Japan Village Plaza right here. It's early in the morning, so I know my camera is like, oh, you can't really see shit. But this tower is actually red. You can't really tell at this light level, but it's actually easier to film at this hour in some ways because nobody's here yet. Yep. Same stuff. Then you have is the restaurants. It's actually pretty interesting over here. There's a grocery store over this way too that sells a whole mess of different types of food. And that was the freaking train, the metro. So what I will do is film over here during the day when there's a lot of people and it's brighter, and I will film in other spots throughout the con. I will try to do is get some footage of inside some of the panels, or at least, you know, some really quick images that I can get. I will splice the different films from my two cell phones, this camera, plus my tablet. That's if I bother using the tablet as a camera, yeah, because it has a camera on it. But pretty much I will just use the tablet for compiling the different film footages together, the clips, more or less, and splicing it together to a cohesive thing. Which I'm going to do is a little edit with voiceovers. I'm going to try to do is on Sunday, that's tomorrow, to get interviews from people and asking them what they thought about the con, what do they want to see here, do they get to see everything, what was their favorite part, you know, the basics. You know, not just cosplayers, but other people too. Just people in general, I'll just start asking, hey, can I interview you? You know, I hope it works out. And that's it. Ta-ta. Ooh, look, the skyline. City Hall. Oh, City Hall.